7 levels of wealth narration. Money doesn't just change your bank account. It changes how people look at you, how they speak to you, what you're allowed to say out loud, and who's allowed to say no to you. Most people think wealth is one big jump. It's not. It's 7 quiet levels, and each one rewires how the world treats you. Here they are, and the one thing that changes at every single stage. Level 1, the struggle, counting coins at a gas pump, street lights flickering captured. Level 1, survival gas worker, that's it. You shove guy, that's all I've got today. Gas worker shrugs. All right, it'll get you to work at least, thought bubble. One day this won't be my life. Narration. At level 1, every single decision is a trade-off. Rent or food, gas or groceries. Nobody notices you, nobody greets you first. And that silence is the hardest part. You're not broke because you're lazy. You're broke because nobody ever showed you the next level exists. But you already suspect it does. That's why you keep going. Level 2. The first win, 153 visual. POV guy handing keys to a valet outside a mid-range sedan. Small business awning behind him lit up at night. Level 2. Stability valet. Right this way, sir. Guy, thought bubble. Sir, nobody's called me that before. Narration. Level 2 isn't luxury, it's relief. It's the first month you don't check your balance before buying coffee. It's small, but it changes everything about how you carry yourself. And here's the part nobody warns you about. People start reading your car, your shoes, your watch before they decide how much respect to give you. You haven't changed, but the room has already recalculated who you are. Level 3, the negotiation 324.50, visual, coffee shop, business partner offering a deal across the table, POV guy holding his cup, hesitating. Level 3, leverage partner, deal. I can have the paperwork ready by Friday. Guy, no, not at this number. Partner, you sure? This offer won't sit on the table long. POV guy, I'm sure. Narration. This is the level where you learn the most valuable skill in wealth building. Saying no to good money, because you can already see great money coming. Level 1 you would have signed on the spot, just to feel safe. Level 3 you know safety was never the goal. Leverage. The stairs 45620, visual, Night Street, black luxury SUV, POV guy and a well-dressed partner stepping out. Pedestrians on the sidewalk turning to look. Level 4, visibility bystander 1, whisper. Is that him? Bystander 2, must be, look at that car. Narration. At level 4 you stop being invisible. Strangers stare. Old friends go quiet, or worse, they get talkative in a way that feels like they're auditing you. Everyone suddenly has an opinion about money that was never theirs to have. You'll hear, must be nice more times than you can count. What they don't see is levels 1 through 3 that got you here. Level 5, the warning, 620 to 750, visual, office scene. Serious executive across the desk pointing a finger, POV guy sitting calmly, aptitude. Level 5, the Trectit executive, you must hide it. Not from the world, from the people closest to you, POV guy. Even family? Executive, especially family. Narration. Nobody warns you about this part. The more you build, the more people you need to protect it from. Lawsuits looking for a reason, distant relatives, suddenly calling, friends who reappear right when they hear you're doing well. Level 5 teaches you that wealth doesn't just attract opportunity. It attracts attention, and not all of it is good. Level 6, the easy yes, 750 to 9, visual watch and jewelry shop, shopkeeper handing over a receipt without hesitation, POV guy signing without checking the price. Captivated. Level 6, no problem, shopkeeper, no problem at all, sir. I'll wrap it for you. Narration. This is the level where price quietly disappears from the decision. Not because you stopped caring about money, because you already solved for it. The question is no longer, can I afford this? It's simply, do I want this? That shift is small on the outside and massive on the inside. Level 7. The marina, 9, 10, visual. Yacht marina at golden hour, palm trees, partner pointing at a yacht, POV guy standing beside her, calm. Caption, level 7, you buy it partner, that one, the one with the blue trim POV guy, you sure? Partner, you buy it. Level 7 was never really about the yacht. It's that for the first time in your life, the answer to can I afford this isn't a calculation anymore, it's a choice. 7 levels. 7 versions of yourself. And the man counting coins at that gas pump back in level 1, he's the only reason any of this exists. Outro, 10:10 10:30. Visual, slow zoom out, POV guy standing at the marina, sunset behind him. Sext. Which level are you at? Comment below. Narration, every level teaches you something the last one couldn't. The question was never which level you're at. It's whether you're still climbing. CTA. Subscribe for part 2, what happens after level 7. Level 8, the quiet visual. POV guy alone on the yacht deck at night, city lights far in the distance, phone face down beside him, wine gently moving his jacket, the ocean dark and still beneath him, captide. Level 8, the quiet narration. Nobody tells you about level 8, because nobody wants to hear it. You get the yacht. You get the view. You get every single thing you promised yourself back at the gas pump, counting coins under flickering lights. And then one night, without warning, everything goes quiet. No deals to close, no one left to impress, no next level to chase, because you're already standing on the one you used to dream about, from a rundown an apartment, with the heater barely working. For the first time since level 1, there's nothing left to prove, and that silence feels stranger, heavier, than the struggle ever did. Success doesn't come with an instruction manual for what happens after you actually get it. Nobody prepares you for standing at the top of a mountain you spent 15 years climbing, only to realize the view was never really the point. The climbing was, thought bubble. So, now what? Narration continues. This is the level most people never see, because it doesn't make for a flashy thumbnail. There's no dramatic reveal, no jaw-dropping car, no stunned bystander. Just a man on a boat, alone with his thoughts, finally facing the question he spent a decade running from by staying busy. Level 9, the filter, 1:43:10, visual, POV guy at a dinner table. Several new friends laughing loudly around him, one leaning in too eager, refilling his glass before he even asks, another subtly checking his watch brand. Catbird, level 9, the filter, new acquaintance. We should invest together. I've got the perfect deal for you. Trust me, this is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. POV guy, thought bubble, where were you at level 1? Second acquaintance, honestly, we should all get away together sometime. Maybe the yacht PIV guy, maybe. Narration, at level 9, you stop being to tell who actually likes you. Every new face at the table has an angle, a pitch, or a favor to ask, wrapped in a smile that looks just friendly enough to seem real. They laugh at your jokes a little too hard. They agree with your opinions a little too fast. The real skill here isn't making money anymore. You already figured that out 3 levels ago. The real skill is learning to read a room full of people who all want something, and quietly noticing the 2 or 3 who don't. Wealth doesn't just filter your bank account. It filters your entire circle, whether you're ready for that or not. You start remembering names differently, not by who they are, but by what they wanted the last time they called. Level 10, the return. 3-5. Visual. POV guy driving back. Not the yacht, not the SUV. Just a plain rental car, to the same rundown gas station from level 1. At dusk, streetlights flickering exactly the way they did years ago. Caplapite. Level 10. The return young attendant. That'll be 42. Please. POV guy hands over a large bill. Keep it, all of it. Young attendant, sir, this is way more than. POV guy, you didn't have to do that. Young attendant, confused, do what? Povguy. Someone should have done this for me, back when I was standing right here counting coins, hoping I had enough for gas and dinner in the same week. Attendant. Pauses, looks at him differently. Thank you. Seriously. Narration. This is level 10, the one nobody puts in the thumbnail. It's not another car, another zero on a statement, another stare from a stranger on the street. It's going back to exactly where you started, not to prove anything to anyone, not for a photo, not for a story to tell later, but because you finally understand what that version of you actually needed all along. Just to be seen, just to be told it gets better. The climb was never really about the yacht, or the watch, or the marina at golden hour. It was about becoming someone worth becoming, and having the humility to remember the person you were before any of it, the one who almost gave up more times than anyone will ever know. 5-6. Visual. Slow fade from the gas station back to the marina at sunset, both images briefly overlapping into one frame. Level 1 and Level 7 standing side by side, same person, different life, dots text. 10 levels, one person. Narration. 10 levels, one person the whole way through, from the first coin counted under a flickering gas station light to the last yacht bought under a golden sunset. Nobody skips levels. Nobody arrives at Level 7 without surviving Level 1 first, without the negotiation at Level 3, without learning who to trust at Level 9. Wherever you are right now, Level 1, Level 4, or Level 7, you're already further along than you think you are, and further along than most people will ever admit they aren't. Which level are you really at? Drop it in the comments below. I read every single one. And if this hit different, subscribe, because part 3 is coming, and it's the one people ask me about the most.